Kalisperasas, and welcome. We have a truly unique night planned for you with our special guest, Mr. Andrew Liveris. As you know, Andrew has graciously agreed to have a broad and expansive conversation with Mr. John Mangos tonight about his career, global issues, politics, the economy, and how to stay globally relevant.
In some ways, tonight has a celebratory feel, not least because we are graced by very special guests of honour in Andrew and Paula, who returned to Darwin, the city where Andrew was born and raised, and from which he ascended onto the world stage. I'm sure that Andrew's career path would be familiar to most, if not all of you, as would his enduring Hellenic identity, something that has underpinned many of his achievements. Among these is his bold co-founding in 2012 of the Hellenic Initiative, a worldwide effort, as you've heard, aimed at assisting the people of Greece.
Popular television newsman John Mangos has been a familiar face on Australian television screens for more than 40 years.
Well, Fiona, thank you for those very generous introductions. Andrew, they were so generous. I think we're done for the night. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Write your cheques.
What a thrill it is, not just to be in conversation with you, but to be in conversation with you here in Darwin, your hometown. So that's where I want to start. The young Andrew Liveris, small Australian city, young man with big ideas.
You know, why do I come back? Why do I say I'm from Darwin? I'm very proud of that because, you know, I consider myself a Darwin boy. I consider myself an Australian. I consider myself my community, and I express myself through community.
I'm not patronising you now, but you had a stellar career in Southeast Asia, and it took you to America, and you fast-tracked it to the top. What set you apart from your peers? You clearly had leadership skills.
Hunger to make a difference. Hunger to help everyone around me be better. Short-termism, which has led to the other disease of humanity, populism, is becoming our new problem, your problem. It is a national travesty that the gas in this country is leaving to go to Japan, China, and Korea. National travesty, while Australians are paying high-priced power. We need to put roads, rail, and pipelines across this country.
Disruptor is the new buzzword. When it happens in the hotel business, Airbnb, it's a disruptor. Is it fair to call this man a disruptor?
Yeah.
Has he disrupted the traditional model of POTUS?
10 years ago, 90% of all undergraduates and graduate students at the University of Queensland would want a corporate career like I've had. 90% today want to run a startup. I think that's a sea change in the attitude of what success could be like in this country.
Most of us thought at the time, as we don't often with other countries, it was Greece's own fault that they got into that.
Of course. We have to get young Greeks to believe in their country again.
A decade of hardship has had devastating consequences for so many people in Greece, and THI Australia should be very proud of what we've achieved, and so should the wider Australian community. There is more to be done. I look forward to being able to work with all of you and to seek your support, your partnership in the way forward.